So for this video, I am going to be talking about kind of my personal dysphoria and things that I did to help myself. So basically, I came out as trans when I was 18. I'm 18 now. I kind of refused to research into it when I was younger, and I didn't want to look into it because for some reason it made me uncomfortable, and kind of know the reason why now. Anyway, so I began to research into it a while back when I had a friend who was transitioning, and I just wanted to understand what he was going through, so I was looking into it and kind of kept looking into it once things started to click and make sense. And then eventually I kind of got the idea, like, hey, like, this is making a whole lot of sense to me. Maybe this is who I am. So yeah, so let's talk about the dysphoria. It kind of all started one night. It was really weird. Obviously it had started before. Obviously I have always been more comfortable in baggy shirts and basketball shorts, but the dysphoria one night started when I was going to my friend's house, and I was trying to get dressed up all nice, all fancy, in a pair of like nice booty shorts or something, and I did not feel comfortable. So I took all my clothes off and went through about half my closet and still didn't feel comfortable. I was looking in the mirror and not seeing myself anymore. And then I kind of realized I had been looking in the mirror and not seeing myself ever. So my friend told me, hey, put on whatever you're comfortable in and just come over. So of course I went for my one flannel shirt and some baggy jeans and my tennis shoes, and I felt a little bit better. And then that's when I first kind of realized, like, hey, something's not right here. So I kind of started trying to sell all my feminine clothing. I had a lot because that's how I was trying to live my life. That's how I was trying to process everything, and it just wasn't working, which is okay. But they weren't really selling, so eventually I just donated them all to Goodwill. Hopefully someone can get some good use out of them. I know, like, when I first started this, Goodwill was actually one of the places I got a lot of my clothes, so I'm really thankful that we have that, and since I'm broke, it's obviously very helpful. So then kind of the body dysphoria started after the clothing. Definitely my chest was one of the first things that really started bothering me. So I started kind of binding. I'm not gonna say I was binding because I wasn't. Kind of trying to bind with one regular size sports bra and then one really small sports bra, and that started to help, and it started to compress, but I mean nothing like it is now. Like, this is amazing. But yeah, and that immediately started to help, but it was very uncomfortable. It was causing a lot of pain, and then I started to lose a bunch of weight. Not on purpose. I was just working, and it was hot, and I wasn't eating, and I wasn't hungry. So it started to hurt a little less because obviously I had stretched the band part out, and that's the part that was causing a lot of pain. It's really tight when you do that, and it's actually really unhealthy. It can cut your circulation off, and if you get sick, then you're in a lot of trouble. But as long as you're careful and you don't do it for too long. That was my way before I bought my very first binder, and that is actually the one I have on right now. It's really great. My friend recommended the brand to me, and I am absolutely in love with it. I am an E cup or above, I'm not really sure. Last time I checked, I was an E cup. And basically, like, this is it now. You can't really tell with the shirt because my arms are puffed out, but it has actually helped so much. I am uncomfortable when I go out in public without it, though, so that's one thing that you're just gonna have to know ahead of time, that once you put it on, you're gonna feel the greatest feeling in the world, but you're not gonna want to take it off, and you have to. It's not safe for you to leave them on all day. They actually tell you to leave them on at the longest for like 10 to 12 hours. I don't even recommend that. I do that because I work so often, and it can be really uncomfortable. You can definitely start to feel the effects after a couple of hours. So there is that. It does help. I love it. I went with one that I could spend more money on just because it was such an important thing to me, which I do recommend because it's a really good brand. If you want the brand name, I'm more than happy to share. Just put it in the comments. Another thing that helped with my dysphoria, I'm kind of going backwards here. I got my binder last, but getting my first set of boxer briefs, that was amazing. Like, people didn't need to know. That was just my thing. I could wear them. I could feel masculine. I felt great. Like, I didn't have these tight little panties on that I just hated. They were uncomfortable. No, now I'm comfortable, and it's definitely helped me see myself more as Chris than as Winter, which is nice because that's my goal. That's what I want to do. Another thing was redoing my ears. I had piercings twice in my ears before, and they all just rejected. It was fine. But I kind of wanted to start gauging them out, but I'm kind of in love with what I have right now. They make me feel kind of more masculine and more tough and not invisible or anything, just kind of there. Like, it's just something that's there, kind of like all my tattoos. It's just something that's there to remind you. So let's see. There are a couple of other things, like, usually the first step when you kind of realize either you're coming out of the closet, however you're coming out of the closet, you might cut your hair. My hair used to be really long. I'll try and put in a picture. It was ridiculously long. It was down my entire back. It was dyed neon blue and purple, and it was cool hair, but I didn't feel like it was me. And when I first started coming out as what I thought it was, or not what I thought, but as pansexual, I did cut all my hair. It was not this short. It was a lot longer. It was like down to my eyes, and the sides were still shaved. But nothing like they are now. So, yeah, that definitely helped. Getting rid of the long hair was such a relief. It was amazing. I definitely think that it helped me kind of start to see myself like I wanted to. And I think the last thing is going to be the fact that I changed my clothes. Like, I bought clothes that I was more comfortable in, and that I started dressing like I was more comfortable in. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Like, I got some like Dole Pass shoes from Walmart for like $5, and they're really great. They're like Faded Glory brand or something, I don't know, but they work really great for work, and they're just comfortable. Everything's comfortable. My pants are from Walmart, like $7. They're great. All my shirts are from like Goodwill and Savers. It doesn't have to cost you a whole lot. My whole closet probably cost me like $50, and I have like 15 shirts or something. Yeah, so if you want, just like save up. That's what I recommend. But there's a lot of good stuff at thrift stores, and it's easy to clean. You just kind of throw it in the washer if you need to throw it in there twice just to get a smoke smell or any other smell or stain off of there. Then that's fine. It usually comes out pretty well. So yeah, that is my video about dysphoria. And please message me if you have any questions. I'll try and respond to as many as I can. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. They're all in my bio. Alrighty guys, bye.